In his speech during the Aurora Forum at Stanford University in 1967, Dr. Martin Luther King said social progress never rolls in on the wheels of inevitability. It comes through the tireless efforts and persistent work of dedicated individuals. And so we must help time, and we must realize that time is always ripe to do right. Well, one person who is doing right by his community is Henry Tellis, a former Auburn and NFL football player from Montgomery who is making a tremendous impact on his city. He is the first in a series of Changemakers that we'll be introducing to you. Montgomery native Henry Tellis recognizes the potential for greatness in Montgomery's youth, and he's on a mission to help them carve out a path that leads to a successful future.
Growing up, I've rarely seen anybody impacting our community at all. And believe it or not, as a young man, I knew that one day I was going to play in the NFL. And I know people look at me crazy when I say that, but I knew I was going to play in the NFL, and I knew when that time come, I wanted to give back to my community and fill those voids that I see that we greatly needed growing up.
Tellis grew up in Smiley Court in Gibbs Village on the city's west side. He went on to play football at Auburn, which led to opportunities to play professionally for the New York Giants and the Jets. He's using his experience on the football field to carry out his game plan to improve the capital city one child at a time.
Many of our young men and young ladies growing up in the city, not many people have great expectations out of them. They have all the greatness on the inside of them to do anything they want to do, but if expectations are low, they don't never see themselves doing anything because all the people around them.
Tellis started his foundation in 2012, providing mentoring, outreach services, and summer camps, among other things. The Henry Tellis Foundation has scored some major wins since opening its doors.
The greatest impact is seeing guys graduate from high school. Most of the young men that come from many of the communities and neighborhoods that we mentor and do work with, they had no aspirations of graduating at the time we first started working with them. So now to see them graduate from high school, to graduate from college, even that, and get married themselves and mentor other young men in the cities that they're at now, that's the greatest impact that we've seen.
Tellis' former teammates at Auburn have also gotten behind his organization, attending his annual A Night of Hope benefit dinner, which helps fund the organization's efforts.
Some kids don't get an opportunity to do that. Some kids don't have a place to even sleep.
And he has been mentoring the fatherless youth in the inner city, and that is a tremendous opportunity for all of us to be part of.
So for them to support me and continue to encourage me to do well here in the city, that really touches my heart to let me know that they still have my back and they still believe in the vision that I have to impact young people's lives.
Tellis tells me the mission he's on can't be won alone. It takes a team to accomplish the goal of winning in the lives of Montgomery's youth by helping them become the best they can be at whatever it is they choose to do.
So that's my long-term goal with the foundation, is that I be duplicated, that there be other young men and young ladies that come along and want to impact the neighborhoods and communities where they stay.
Impressive guy. If you'd like to help Henry Tellis accomplish his mission of keeping kids on the right track, just click on this story at alabamanews.net.